the beginning, there was silence. Not peace, silence. The kind that presses against your chest and makes you forget to breathe. The kind that lives in the seconds before violence, before death, before the world remembers what fear tastes like.
And in that silence, something waits.
A single eye opens in the darkness. Golden, ancient, predatory. The pupil contracts, reading the failing light, calculating distance, measuring heartbeats. This eye has witnessed more death than most creatures will ever know. It has watched the mathematics of survival play out 1,000 times. It never blinks first.
They call him king, but kings wear crowns and sit on thrones and speak in proclamations. This is something older, something that existed before we had words for power, before we understood that the greatest strength is not in the roar, but in the silence that comes after.
His name is Kiros. 250 kilograms of muscle wrapped in scarred golden hide. Teeth designed to crush windpipes, claws that can disembowel with a single calculated swipe. But evolution's genius wasn't giving him weapons, it was teaching him patience. The sun breaks the horizon and the savannah ignites. Amber light spills across 12 square kilometers of grassland that Kiros did not inherit. He took it. 3 years ago, in a battle that lasted 4 minutes and changed everything. His opponent was larger, younger, stronger in all the ways that should have mattered.
His opponent was also his brother.
That's the price of the crown. Not just the fight, the choice to fight. The willingness to destroy what you love for something you need more. The understanding that loyalty ends where survival begins.
Now Kiros stands on a termite mound watching his kingdom wake. 7 lionesses below, 11 cubs tumbling over each other in the cool morning grass. Every one of them depends on him. Every one would abandon him the moment weakness showed in his stride, or his scent, or the way he holds his scarred head against the wind. A lioness approaches. She brushes against his flank. Not affection, assessment. Her nose traces the line of his shoulder, reading chemicals that tell her if he's still worthy, if he's still strong enough to protect her cubs from the males that patrol the borders, the males that are always there, always watching, always waiting for the moment his strength falters. Love doesn't exist here, only the loyalty we give to power while it lasts. But something has changed. Fresh tracks in the dust, larger than his own. Scent markers on the territory boundary that smell of testosterone and youth and ambition. 2 brothers have been testing his borders for 3 nights. He can feel them the way sailors feel storms building on a calm sea, the way prey animals know they're being hunted before they see the hunter.
The crown is never yours. You're just borrowing it, holding it for the brief moment between taking it and losing it. And Kiros knows his moment is ending. The sun climbs higher. Heat rises from the earth in waves. The pride rests in the shade of scattered acacias, and for a moment, peace is almost believable. Then a lioness rises, then another, then all 7. No signal was given, no sound was made, but something ancient has spoken in a language older than words.
It's time to hunt.
People think he's the hunter. They're wrong. She is. The scarred lioness they call Nala. Not the cartoon, the real one. Lean and battle-hardened, with eyes that calculate trajectories and probabilities without conscious thought. She has killed 47 animals in her lifetime, each one a mathematical equation of distance and speed and desperation, each one a choice between her cub's survival and someone else's. 400 meters away, a herd of wildebeest grazes, hundreds of them flowing across the grassland like a single organism. But organisms have weak points, edges, places where the vulnerable separate from the protected, and Nala has already identified hers. A young male, 2 years old. He's wandered 12 meters from his mother, just 12, the distance between safety and extinction. He doesn't know this yet, doesn't understand that in the mathematics of predation, 12 meters is a death sentence. The lionesses spread out. No signals, no sounds. Pure instinct refined across 2 million years of successful hunts. Each has a role. The flankers who will cut off escape routes. The chasers who will drive the target toward the closers. The closers who will finish what's been started. One mistake and the herd scatters. One hesitation and 14 lions go hungry tonight. Nala lowers herself into the grass. She becomes the grass, becomes the wind moving through it, becomes invisible death wearing patience like a second skin. Her eyes lock onto the young wildebeest, and the world narrows to the distance between them and the seconds until she closes it. His head drops to graze, and she launches. Dust erupts. The herd panics. Thunder of hooves against earth. The young wildebeest runs and terror lights his eyes because somewhere in his genetic memory, he knows this feeling. This is what his species was designed to flee from, what every prey animal fears in the spaces between heartbeats. But the mathematics were decided before he started running. Nala's jaws find his throat. Not a bite, a suffocation, clinical, efficient, almost gentle in its certainty. His legs buckle, his eyes glaze. 30 seconds and it's over. Nature isn't cruel. Cruelty requires intent. This is just survival wearing teeth. This is the bargain all predators make. Kill or watch your children starve. And Nala has never let her children starve. Kiros approaches the kill. He didn't participate, didn't need to, but he eats first. This is the contract. He protects the pride from rival males. They feed him. They resent him for it, but they feed him. A young lioness tries to approach early, bold, hungry, testing the boundaries. Kiros explodes. His paw lashes out, claws extended, catching her across the face. She yelps and retreats, blood dripping from a fresh wound that will scar. Respect isn't given here, it's enforced, in blood and fear, and the constant reminder that the king still has teeth. The sun sets, the world transforms. What was beautiful becomes threatening. Shadows grow teeth. Every rustle of grass becomes a warning. This is when the lion truly becomes what evolution designed. Not a daytime hunter, that's a human fantasy. He is a creature of darkness. At night, his vision sharpens. At night, he can hear a heartbeat from 50 meters away.
At night, he is the thing that children fear in their oldest dreams.
Kiros patrols the border of his territory, every sense extended into the darkness, listening, smelling, feeling the vibrations of the earth beneath his paws. And then he stops, completely still, a statue carved from shadow and muscle. There, the faint scent of unfamiliar males, fresh urine marking his territory. The brothers have crossed the line. This isn't exploration, this is invasion. This is a declaration that his time is ending and theirs is beginning.
In the distance, two pairs of eyes reflect moonlight. The brothers, younger, faster, they hunt together, a tactical advantage Kiros hasn't had since he killed his own brother for this land. His breath comes steady, controlled, but beneath the control, the ancient calculation, fight or flee, die here or die somewhere else, die with meaning or die alone.
A male lion's reign lasts on average 2 to 3 years. Kiros has ruled for 3. Every scar on his body is a timer counting down. Every stiff morning is a reminder that time is a predator even he cannot kill.
If the brothers win tonight, every cub in the pride dies. Not cruelty, biology. The lionesses won't mate while nursing, so the cubs must die to reset the reproductive cycle. 42 days old, 3 months, 5 months, doesn't matter. All of them.